Innovation is core to our DNA. Startups deliver insight into the disruptive technologies and trends that leading enterprises are thinking about. They help us assess how our strategy needs to evolve, and we invest in and partner with them so that together we can build solutions that return value. Open innovation has long been a part of our culture and strategy here at Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, and it remains integral to our global competitiveness. The Pathfinder program, which is our venture investment arm designed to seek out and support early, mid, and late-stage technology startups, is a great example of how we approach open innovation in practice. Engaging with founders and other investors in the startup ecosystem helps us stay close to new and innovative technologies, while also enabling us to identify and invest in promising young startups. Post-investment, we work with our portfolio companies to develop partnerships and integration opportunities, allowing HPE and these startups to deliver cutting-edge products and solutions to HPE's global customers. Our IoT Innovation Lab in Geneva, Switzerland, one of 3 such labs, is another great example of HPE's commitment to open innovation. It's here, in these exploratory environments, that HPE tests the newest IoT technologies with our customers' software and data. And just earlier this year, we launched the HPE Digital Catalyst program, an initiative to identify, support, invest in, and go to market with the next generation of digital disruptors in the Indian startup ecosystem. As of today, the program has selected 8 enterprise-focused startups for its first cohort and is busy planning for its second. Lastly, as one final example of our commitment to open innovation and in response to this year's COVID-19 crisis, HPE signed the Open COVID Pledge, which grants free access to all of HPE's patented technologies to anyone working to help accelerate our response to this global pandemic. The Pathfinder program is the heart of HPE's Open Innovation Initiative. We are an enterprise, tech-focused, stage-agnostic venture capital group located here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Our mission is to go out and engage with founders and other investors in the enterprise technology startup ecosystem and deploy capital to teams working on disruptive tools and technologies that will be valuable to enterprises of the future. Due to the stage-agnostic nature of our investment mandate, we have the latitude and flexibility to look at and participate in deals that range from Series A at the earliest stages all the way up to Series E, F, or pre-IPO rounds. We look at every opportunity through 2 lenses: a financial one, which follows a very traditional venture capital model, and a strategic one, which includes evaluating how a startup fits within the broader strategic context of HPE, exploring how a partnership between that startup and HPE might look, and how we might go to market together to solve any of our customers' problems. Here at HPE, we measure our success in open innovation via the delivery of tangible, meaningful value to our portfolio companies, our customers, and our shareholders. Often, this value takes the form of joint solutions, but the development of strong partnerships are also important indicators of success. Like any good venture investor, we track the growth and performance of our portfolio companies throughout their lifecycle. This includes all the normal KPIs one would expect to measure a startup and its management team on, but we also like to look at other indicators, such as those related to internal and external engagements. One of the greatest differentiators Pathfinder is able to bring to the table is our direct access to HPE's senior leaders and business units and our customers. This has been a critical part of our investment philosophy, and we've noticed a positive correlation between the startups who meet or exceed our KPIs and the ones who ultimately reach unicorn status or otherwise outperform their competitors. Many of the main barriers to collaborating with startups lie within the nature of large organizations. A couple of the specific challenges we have found in fostering open innovation include Salesforce awareness and process complexity. Regarding Salesforce awareness, gaining visibility into a large company's Salesforce can be a challenge. But, like so many other challenges in the startup landscape, customer traction cures all. If a startup can secure a proof of concept engagement with a potential customer and then convert that trial into a paying relationship, this will engender success in getting business unit engagement. Regarding process complexity, large companies sometimes have complicated processes due to the difficulty of coordinating so many internal moving parts. This can occasionally result in long cycle times and is something we've worked hard to address. In recognition of these difficulties, we've rethought many of our standard operating procedures so as to eliminate as much inefficiency as possible and streamline our engagement with startups. There are a couple of tech areas in which we, as venture investors, are bullish. For example, we feel optimistic about the value and future of both AI and data. With AI, we see the number of applications continuing to grow and anticipate the technology will become ubiquitous within our society in the near future. In particular, we've been paying close attention to the meteoric rise of ML operations and computer vision. On both fronts, model creation, training, deployment, and management no longer requires mastery of highly specialized subfields of computer science. Pathfinder has spoken about the democratization of AI in the past, but it now feels like advanced AI and ML technologies are within reach of every enterprise, PhD not required. Similarly, as data becomes an increasingly strategic asset, we expect the adoption of end-to-end machine learning and data stack technologies to accelerate. We continue to spend time looking at the data ingestion, management, and monitoring layers. Thank you to the International Chamber of Commerce and Mind the Bridge for ranking Hewlett Packard Enterprise among the world's top companies for the Corporate Startup Stars Award.